Hey everyone, it's Paul here with Toolmetrics. Today I'm going to take a deep dive look at the XFLUX 5 dust collection system from Laguna. Hopefully you saw a couple weeks ago I did an unboxing video on this same unit, took a preliminary look at the features, set it up, etc. Now I'm back a few weeks later. I've run some tests on this. I'm going to share the results with you. Before I dive into that, my overall observations of this unit, really three key areas stand out. One, it sits in a 3 foot by 3 foot footprint. For a unit with a 5 horsepower motor and 14.5-inch fan that's moving a lot of air, that's really a nice convenience for small to medium shop folks. Second area that I think stands out with this unit and several of the Laguna dust collectors is the barrel management system. I'm really crazy about what Laguna has come up with here in terms of the convenience of pulling the barrel out, emptying it, setting it back in, and sealing it back to the unit. Very nice design. And then thirdly, the auto filter cleaning mechanism that runs every 3 minutes on this unit to keep the airflow optimized. That is a very clever design. So with that, let me dive in, do a walk through the features, and share those test results with you.
A walk around the XFLUX 5 reveals durable construction with heavy gauge steel, a reinforced door for less rattling, and slightly splayed legs to add stability and support to the system. The 5 horsepower motor is anchored in an enclosed compartment that is lined with acoustic foam for noise dampening. The XFLUX 5 uses a negative air pressure design to pull air in through an 8-inch inlet, drop heavier debris into the barrel, and filter out the fine particles through the HEPA filter, which removes 99.7% of dust down to 0.3 microns. To keep the filter clean, the XFLUX includes a self-cleaning system that uses soft paddles to rotate in both directions and knock dust out of the filter pleats. The cleaning process runs every 3 minutes while the dust collector is running, and then again after it powers down. The paddles run for 10 seconds in each direction, clockwise then counterclockwise, to loosen up as much dust as possible. The cleaning can also be initiated manually by pressing a button on the front panel. An LED indicator on the front panel signals a decrease in airflow and tells you it's time to clean the filter. The filter is embedded with PTFE on both sides to maximize durability and longevity. PTFE is a heavy-duty resin used in coating on some non-stick cookware, acting as both a lubricant and reinforcement for the filter. A massive 8-inch dust port can be located on either side of the unit. Anyone who has run ducting in a wood shop knows what a huge convenience this is for both the initial setup as well as for any future reconfiguration of your ductwork in your shop. In my opinion, the coolest feature on the XFLUX 5 is the barrel design. To remove the dust barrel, simply unlock the latch and the barrel drops to the floor where it can be rolled out on its integrated casters. To reinstall the barrel, just roll it back into place and the latch pulls the barrel up, sealing it tightly to the foam ring. There is a clear panel on the front of the barrel that allows you to inspect the contents to see when it is getting full. To help you see better, there is a light that can be toggled from the front panel, illuminating the inside of the barrel. On the rear of the XFLUX 5, you will see a safety blast gate. I've never seen one of these on a dust collector before. That provides a controlled exit path toward the shop wall if there was ever a dust explosion caused by static inside of the unit. The XFLUX 5 comes ready to be wired, and the electrical panel is easily accessible from the side of the unit behind a removable plate. It's easy enough to wire for anyone with electrical experience, but if you're unsure about your wiring skills, hire an electrician to be sure that the job is done right. Those are big wires that carry a lot of juice. Okay, now let's look at some performance data. First, let's look at airflow. I tested airflow using a Dwyer manometer changing the pipe configuration to test a wide range of static pressure to simulate a variety of shop environments. The XFLUX performed well and proved that it can provide adequate airflow even for multiple shop tools simultaneously as long as good ducting practices are followed. I measured sound output at about 83 decibels. This makes it one of the quieter tools in the shop, but you should still always wear hearing protection in the shop. I ran 10 gallons of mixed shop debris through the XFLUX 5 to see how well the filter cleaning system performed. The before and after inspection showed very little dust and debris remaining in the filter. The self-cleaning mechanism worked great in my simple test, and I think it would keep up well in most shop scenarios. That said, if you are a heavy drum sander user, my recommendation is always to have a small, dedicated single-stage dust collector connected directly to a heavily used drum sander, rather than collecting into your main dust collector and overwhelming the filter. Those bag filters are easy to clean, and that way you won't put so much fine dust pressure on your central dust collection system.
All right, that wraps up my deep dive look at the XFLUX 5 dust collection system from Laguna. Let me know down below what questions you have. I'll answer whatever I can, and meanwhile, I hope you subscribe and come back to the Tool Metrics channel. I do a lot of tool analysis, a lot of woodworking projects, and I do quite a bit of wood turning as well. Thanks for watching.